And that is an extraordinary amount of money, £30 billion. Why is it so important to you to give back?
Well, I'm very lucky that Microsoft was successful, and now my wife and I have the opportunity to try and use that money to help those most in need. And so we picked global health, getting rid of these diseases like malaria and many others.
Yeah.
So that's now my full-time work.
Of the things that you've picked and you've been working on, Bill, for the last few years, what do you think's been the area that you've had the most traction, you've made the biggest difference?
Well, the most phenomenal thing is that we had a goal of reducing the number of children who die. And when we got started, it was about 10%, over 13 million children under 5 dying each year. And now we've got that down below 6 million.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
And so it's been cut in half. So it's still 6 million too many.
Quite.
And, you know, we have a clear plan to get it down to 3 million by 2030.
That must feel pretty good to know that with all your life work that you've achieved that. I mean, that's extraordinary.
Well, the field is making progress, and it's great to go when I'm in Africa and I can see that, you know, less kids are there in the hospital, and that parents are actually choosing to have less kids because now they know that most of their kids will survive into adulthood.
Yeah.
So it's making everything more solvable.
Well, something that you're here to talk about today, this is the Grand Challenges Forum, and this is why you're here in the UK. And this is the whole aim of this is to get young people thinking of ways to prevent infectious diseases in poorer countries. And there's a challenge here, isn't there? So what are you challenging people to do?
Well, we're saying to kids, hey, science is fun, and science can do really amazing things to improve the world.
So you want them to come up with inventions that could potentially change the world, essentially. That's what you want them, not to be narrowed down by anything other than their imagination, and just go for it.
Right, because they'll have fun learning about this stuff, and they're the ones who are going to take us to the next level of innovation.
So this is anyone between the ages of 11 and 19. They can go online, they can download all the information, and then it's being judged sort of September, October next year, I think. So you've got a long time to do this. So this is a big project and a big challenge, and it sounds like a great thing. I wanted to go back to you at school and to the type of child that you were.